Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another business tour. We are back down here on the east end of town by Crave Creamery. We're checking out a brand new business to town, so we wanted to give them a big welcome. We're kind of excited about them, so let's go in and check them out, and the lady that runs it is going to tell you all about it, so hang on. Alright, so here we are at the front of the building, and the business we are checking out today is the Modern Plantsman. They're a plant shop and more, and it's, like I said, it's right here next to Crave Creamery. Not hard to find. Let's go on in and meet them.
I did finally move a plant that I have on my round table though. Because
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going today?
Good, how are you?
Welcome. Well, welcome to our channel. Thanks for having us in.
Yeah.
And so, can you introduce yourself? And
My name is Rihanna. I'm from Waynesfield. So, yeah, what do you want to know? I've got 3 kids, I'm married, and I love plants, so.
well, yeah, I would think that's a given right there. So, what got you into selling plants?
You know, I love houseplants myself. My collection took over my house, and I found that more and more people were intrigued by, like, whenever they came over, when my kids had people over, they were all intrigued by my houseplants. So the more people I got to talking to, I found a lot of people were kind of into it as well, and especially I think, like, since COVID and other things in life have changed, people really like pouring into these things, and like they like nurturing them, seeing them grow all the time. So it's just been a positive energy for people.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. We really love it. All things new, and so you're new to actually being a store here in Wapak.
Yes.
So you said you're from Waynesfield. What kind of motivated you to open a store here in Wapak?
So I originally worked for several years for Wish Children's Boutique. So I love the people of Wapak. I love a lot of the store owners of Wapak, and so my husband and I actually purchased a property that was not here on Augley Street, and some things kind of didn't work out so quickly for us, some zoning issues. So we owned the building but needed a plan B. So this became available, and so it was an instant obvious for me, so we were very fortunate to be able to get the location and open within like 3 weeks' time.
Well, that is great. Yeah, so you are actually attached to Crave Creamery, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and so we kind of got a lot of history of the building from them. So you want to show us around and tell us about your products?
Sure. So a lot of new freight actually arrived earlier this week, so it's merchandise to the best of my ability today. But if on your tour you see things just kind of laying around, that's because I'm very busy putting things out. So we're averaging like 2 trucks a week as far as plants go. And then we had a backlog of pots show up just all in one day this week. So we've got all of our fun little hanging baskets here, which...
I love your display with the pipe. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, these guys are kind of my favorite because they're mounted on a board, so they make great conversation pieces. A lot of the men love them. They're putting them in their offices.
Good idea.
Yes, and then just several different sizes. I do a lot of the 4-inch because for people who like just want to try something, they don't want to start with something that's very big. But the larger sizes are nice for bigger areas that you need to fill space in.
Right,
So.
that's probably where I need to start, because like growing things, we try gardening and things like that, and we're okay at it, but I kind of have a black thumb.
And indoor, it's a little bit different though, because you don't have the difference in like your air circulation and your heat from the day drying things out. So it definitely takes a little bit of a different skill set, because my dad's a farmer and he thinks he knows all the things about houseplants, but it's very different.
Yes, I would agree to that.
So some of these guys, these have the drainage hole, which is really important, but also the little drip tray underneath. And I love like all these little clay terracotta colors.
That's a really interesting pot. I've never seen one really like that. That's pretty cool.
Yep. So you could always just keep your things in your plastic container, but this also has the drip.
Oh, that's so cool.
In it. These guys are of the prayer plant family, so these guys will like kind of stand up tight at nighttime, and then in the day light they'll relax their leaves again.
So cool.
These guys will grow under just like regular fluorescent light bulbs. So this is a shingle plant. It just grows really flat in vines.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So is any of this grown locally, or do you?
They're all sourced from just like nurseries within Ohio, some greenhouses within Ohio.
Okay.
So now the pots and stuff, those kind of come from anywhere. And then I do have a couple local people that put like their mugs, and somebody else that's working on some pots for me.
Oh, cool. So you're going to be getting some local artists making pots and stuff? Oh,
yes,
that's going to be so awesome.
They sell as quick as they come in. So this is another fun thing that is also locally made. These are from a family in Waynesfield.
Okay.
So those have been
stained glass.
Really popular, yeah, with the Monstera leaf.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So those are fun. Actually, several of those are already sold. They just have to come pick them up.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
So going back to these real quick, are
Okay.
these just like stuck to the, like, or is there a pot or something in there?
So you've got the root ball, and then you have the moss around it, and then there's fishing wire that you can see that's
Oh, okay,
around.
okay. That's
So,
really cool.
yes.
What a good idea.
Yes, but then you can also get them in a hanging pot, but they're very different when they're on a board.
Yeah. All right.
Other things that we have, these are fun little misters. We just restocked these. So for a lot of like your plants that like humidity, people will spritz and spray the leaves for those. So your staghorn ferns, you could definitely spritz. This is plant wellness, so this will clean and shine your plants, but also it's preventative for pests.
Oh, wow. So now we're polishing the plants.
Yes.
Cool. What a good idea.
And the plant stakes have been very, very popular, cheaper than therapy.
Oh, yeah.
I will
okay.
survive. Please don't kill me. My next victim, one of those say my next victim.
Right. Super cool. So what else do we have here?
What else do we have here? Well, I had air plants, but those have sold like crazy, so I've got more of those coming this week.
Those are very popular. We have some of those down in our store and whatnot.
Okay.
They're really cool.
Yes, yes.
What is this thing?
This just came in. So this actually, it has a screw that I need to get. I have. But you just mount it into your wall and then just hang your plants off of it.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
It's just a wall bug.
Cool.
And then also these guys. But yes,
Super
still
awesome.
merchandising, putting everything out. Also, announcement for Relic. She has the best little dishes like this.
Oh, okay,
Raton
yeah.
liquor.
I think we're gonna tour Relics at some point here in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basket walls, all the things. So like anything like this that's around the store came from her.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. So over here is just some smaller, like the little 2-inch pots have been really popular. So a lot of people
Okay.
for windowsill
Oh,
plants.
right here.
Yes, and a lot of people are buying for their kids because it's just a good little size.
Oh, yeah. These are super cool.
Yes,
Interesting.
little air plant holders.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So it's just
And
got
they
a
try to
lot
have
of these.
things that you can't just like walk into Walmart and get or Lowe's and get because they do, they
Right,
grow plants as well.
yeah.
But a lot of these are unique or rare and just your sizes and things.
Well, and who knows where those come from?
Right.
It's always such an awesome thing to support local businesses, and like you said, all your stuff comes from here in the state of Ohio. So we're supporting our local economy. Always a good idea. So, well, awesome. We appreciate you having us in today, and your store is super cool. So, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
All right. All right, guys. So that was the Modern Plantsman. Super good store. We're really glad to have them. It's something new that's in the store, new and fresh, and I think their store is super cool. Look forward to them expanding and seeing some of their products, and I love that everything that's in there is local, like Ohio. So we really appreciate that. We're huge proponents in this community of supporting our local economy. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for us today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. We love hearing some feedback from you guys. Until the next one, have a good one, guys.